Vanderpools are reading full Godfrey features like a mule. Oh!
And here is another Valentine for Ruby Miller. And one for Dicky Scott. And one for Johnny Fletcher. And one for Estelle Powell. And here's one for Emily Vanderpool.
Who gave it to her? Count Dracula?
Emily, would you like this card? Or would you rather I throw it in the refuse? Emily! All right, class. Valentine's Day or no, we will now review the principal cities of the Malay archipelago. Dicky, if you please.
The principal cities of the Malay archipelago are Singapore, capital S-I-N-G-A-P-O-R-E. Malacca, capital M-A-L-A-C-C-A. Georgetown, capital G-E-O-R-G-E-T-O-W-N. Palembang, capital P-A-L-E-M-B-A-N-G. Medan, capital M-E-D-A-N. Kuala Lumpur, capital K-U-A-L-A, capital L-U-M-P-U-R.
Levity is out of place in the 6th grade. I decidedly will not tolerate it. Who is making that barbarous noise? Virgil Meade? It wouldn't have anything to do with you, would it?
No, Miss Holderness.
I hope not, because I have had just enough of your mischief, Virgil Meade, to last me a lifetime. If there is ever again knuckle-cracking in this class, the miscreant will go straight to Mr. Colby for his or her punishment. Is that understood?
Yes, Miss Holderness.
One moment. Homework for tomorrow. I want a complete and thorough study of the Hottentots. Class dismissed.
Pardon me for leaving, girl, but mind if I walk you home?
Me? Suit yourself. It's a free country. Red and yellow, kiss your fella. You'll be sorry, Specs. Vanderloop-the-loop's a dizzy old doughhead. I just wanted to tell you, Virgil, I'm having a birthday party on the 21st of July, and I'd love you to come, if I can invite boys. The 21st of July is in 5 months. So, I'll be wearing silk stockings. That two-legged rat.
There are so many two-legged rats in this world, it makes me nutty.
I know. I met one myself the other day. Ben the Redbeard.
Who? Just an escaped convict from Cannon City. He kidnapped me, and he took me to his old shack in the mountains.
What'd you do?
Well, I ate a lot of onions one night, and I breathed into his face like this. He was undone by the fumes.
And that's how you escaped?
Yep. I had to walk home in the dark. 22 miles. It was 17 below, but I made it.
You know, it's funny. You and I spent all this time together in the 6th grade. You never really talked to me before.
Well, I like to keep to myself pretty much.
Me too.
but anything in the way of a sandwich around here?
Sure.
So, when that old billy goat stuck out his horns and commenced to charge, well, he didn't leave me any choice but to paste him one in the beezer. I made that mangy old scalawag see stars instead of yours truly. This is a darn good sandwich, girl. You're not going to be a chef when you grow up by any chance.
Never. I'm going to be an organist in a movie theater. In Chicago, probably. Maybe Omaha.
Well, that's the pig's wings. I'm going to be an usher in a movie theater. Probably in Chicago or maybe even Omaha.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep. Well, what do you like to do the most?
I don't know. Play gin rummy? Get colds and have to stay home from school?
Me too.
You do? What do you like least?
Sunday school and geography homework.
Me too.
Pardon me for living, girl, but I'd love another one of these keen sandwiches.
Sure.
Where'd you get this thing?
It belonged to one of my mother's dead relatives in the Civil War.
Well, hold on to it. It could come in handy one day.
For what?
To wave in front of our prune-faced geography teacher and make her quake. Down with the principal exports of North Romania. Down with lignite. And down with petroleum products.
You are a scurvy rapscallion black sheep, Virgil Meade, and a dishonor to your class. I am taking you directly to Mr. Colby.
You're a girl after my own heart, Emily Vanderpool.
Thank you, Virgil Meade. I mean, you're pretty nice yourself.
Well, the way I figure it, everybody needs someone who'd ride back for them. You know, if you were trapped in a burning building or something, you'd need somebody who'd ride back and rescue you, or else you'd be done for.
No one in my family can ride.
I am a menace on a horse. See you tomorrow, friend.
Now then, Virgil, can you explain why you have received yet another failing mark? Did you study at all for this examination?
Yes, Miss Holderness.
Did you study from your geography book or a comic book? You're going to have to work a lot harder in the future, Virgil, or you'll wind up working as a bellboy in a hotel. You understand?
Yes, Miss Holderness.
Now, after much consideration, our principal, Mr. Colby, has decided to award the school letter for outside reading to Emily Vanderpool. Congratulations, Emily.
Thank you, Miss Holderness.
Wear this with pride, Emily, for it is the highest honor the school can give to one of its students.
Thank you, Miss Holderness.
One moment. Weekend homework. All the countries on the continent of Africa. Learn by heart for a quiz. Every country. Is that clear, Virgil Meade?
Yes, Miss Holderness.
Very well. Class dismissed.
We're gonna be in the 6th grade for 89 years with all this homework.
Did you see my letter?
I'll look at it later. Come on, girl. You and I have work to do.
Oh, you? Guess what? I just got a new goldfish. I'll let you see him if you want. I was thinking of naming him Virgil. How'd you like to see stars instead of yours truly? Come on, Virgil.
What kind of work are we gonna do? I mean, is it important? Because I was thinking I'd go home and sew my school letter right away.
Pardon me for living, girl, but don't you have any school spirit at all? Didn't you hear the whole class groan when Holderness assigned all that homework?
She always assigns a lot of homework. What can we do about it?
We're gonna make a petition. That's what we're gonna do. You should do us.
What is it?
It's a land grant the U.S. government gave to my great-uncle Harry. See who signed it?
Abraham? Abraham Lincoln?
None other than.
We can't copy something Abraham Lincoln signed.
Why not? It has to be high and mighty or it's not a petition. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, you just read it out to me. Wherever it talks about land, put in something about geography homework. Ready?
I think so. Okay. We, the 6th grade of Carlisle Hill Grade School, to all who these presents shall come.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Sorry. To all who... Boy, it sure looks high and mighty to me.
Yes, indeed it does. Now, all we need is for you to sign your name where Abraham Lincoln signed his.
Why just me? Don't you think you should sign it too, Virgil?
Am, have a brain in your head for a second. I'm the worst in geography there is. You're a whiz-bang.
I only got a B+ today.
Em, you're the one holding us respects. You're the one with the letter. You could be the most popular person in the history of Carlisle Hill. Every 6th grader will remember you when they realize that thanks to you, there's no more homework. That's why you better keep my name out of it for the time being, so they'll take the whole thing seriously.
What if, thanks to me, I get expelled?
Impossible, girl. You're gonna spend the entire weekend going from door to door, getting signatures on this thing. You'll have everybody's signature. They can't expel everybody.
I guess not.
Then you'll walk into class Monday morning. Your Civil War saber at your side.
Miss Holderness will have a heart attack.
No, she won't. She'll swoon at your bravery. Em, you'll be Tom Jefferson in a skirt.
I will?
This is the beginning of very big things for you, Emily Vanderpool. I know it is. Here's the plan.
You gotta be bonkers. I'm not gonna sign this thing.
Think of it, Dicky. No more geography homework ever. You can come home and play cards and stuff all night.
You think it'll work?
Of course it'll work. Come on. Where's your school spirit?
I just hope you know what you're doing, Emily Vanderpool.
Emily, sorry. Come on, Ruby. Would you do something interesting for once in your life?
This is anarchy, Emily. I don't know how you could even think of doing it.
Would you just sign?
My nail polish is getting ruined out here.
Nail polish? This could put us in the Hall of Fame, Ruby.
This is perfect. Perfect. We got a majority. You did it, girl. You did it.
I guess I did.
Emily, I can see it now. You'll walk in with your petition, your sword, and your school letter. By the way, where is your letter?
It's right here. I carried it with me to give me courage. I better sew it on before tomorrow.
You know what I think?
What?
If we're going to go all the way with this thing, we want everything we do to be really perfect. I think you should sew the letter on somewhere different.
Where?
I don't know. Somewhere different.
You mean like on my back, like an athlete?
Well, I was thinking of like on your sock.
My sock? My sock?
Higher. That's it right there. Hey, that's the pig's wings.
I don't know. I mean, you'd be able to see it better if it were on my sleeve.
Emily, I'm trying to make you a hero. Give me a little help, please.
Have you seen Virgil?
Nope. Looky, if you're gonna kill her, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
Good morning, class. Quiet, please. What is the meaning of this deafening pandemonium?
Emily has something to show you, Miss Holderness.
I see Emily's sword, Dicky, and I think we will simply ignore it. We do not know why she has brought it to school, and we do not care to know.
It's not just the sword, Miss Holderness. Emily has something else to show you.
Well, Emily, show me what it is. We cannot spend the entire day on the subject of Emily Vanderpool's tricks to attract attention to herself. Come along, Emily. Come along, quickly, quickly.
It's a petition, Miss Holderness.
Oh, what?
A petition. To all whom these presents shall come, greetings whereas, in pursuance of the Act of Geography Enemies, entitled An Act to Stop Geography Homework, the undersigned people will not have any more of it because it's unfair to give so much of it. It is therefore granted by the Surveyor General of this class unto the said undersigned the privilege to have and to hold of no more geography homework, whereof I have caused these letters to be made patent and have affixed my signature thereto.
Very interesting. Now, those who are still loyal to the Carlisle Hill Grade School and have not kowtowed to this self-styled Surveyor General are Ruby, Estelle, Homer, Johnny, Marjorie, Virgil.
Virgil? But Virgil's...
Now, what about Virgil? I am only sorry that he is absent today, for I should like him to know how deeply I appreciate his refusal to affix his signature to this outrageous scrap of paper. For once, he has behaved sensibly. But you, Emily Vanderpool, you, shame on you. Emily and I have some business to transact in Mr. Colby's office. And as if that wasn't enough, she appeared in class with a school letter sewn to her sock.
Her sock?
Her sock.
Very well, Miss Holderness. That will be all. I must confess to a certain amount of confusion, Emily. I don't quite see the tie-in between the sword, the petition, and your putting your school letter on her sock. A gesture tantamount, as Miss Holden has so aptly put it, to dragging the Star-Spangled Banner through the dirt. Can you help me out?
I don't know why I did it.
You're going to be the death of me, Emily Vanderpool. I trust you understand the great value of geography homework.
Yes, sir.
And the inadvisability of carrying arms.
Yes, sir.
And the extreme impropriety of wearing an honor badge on the leg.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now go back to your room, apologize to Miss Holderness. Go home for the rest of the afternoon and explain to your mother exactly why you are in disgrace.
Yes, sir.
Who in this class has heard of Benedict Arnold? Well, Emily Vanderpool is the walking image of Mr. Arnold today. She, too, is a traitor to her class, to her school, and to her fellow man. Emily, I think the severest punishment I can mete out to you is one that will earn you the approbation of the entire 6th grade. From now on, there will be double the amount of geography homework for all of you, guilty and innocent alike. Emily, you may go home now.
What's the matter with you?
You should know, Virgil Meade. Just where were you yesterday?
Well, I had a slight cold, and my old mother decided to keep me in bed.
Oh, I don't believe a word of it, Virgil Meade. And I don't believe you saw Ben the Redbeard either. You're a liar, Virgil Meade.
Come on, Em. Those are strong words.
Oh, be quiet. And one thing I know for sure is the only thing you'd ever ride back for is an old sandwich. So don't tell me any more stories, understand? I'm just gonna hate you in silence. Virgil? Looky, there goes Benedict Arnold. This is the end of your reputation, Emily, that's for sure. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Anything at all?
That will do, Emily. That will be enough for now. You'll be glad to know your punishment is over. I hope you've learned something these last 2 weeks. Well?
Yes, I have, Miss Holderness.
Good. Then you can start wearing your school letter again. In the correct place, remember?
Yes, Miss Holderness. Well, she's finally come to her senses.
Who?
Emily. She put her school letter on her sleeve where it belongs. Why she sewed it on her sock, I'll never know. I mean, who would think of doing a thing like that?
I'll tell you who wouldn't. Vanderloop the Loop. She's too dumb. I told her to sew it on her sock.
You?
None other than.
She never said it was you.
Well, she probably wanted to take all the credit for it. It was a brilliant idea at the time.
Did you have anything to do with that petition, Virgil Meade? Did you?
Well,
You're the lowest of the low, Virgil Meade.
And she's very probably a hero. Probably the greatest person there's ever been. I'd like my rabbit's foot back, please. Thank you. Read it and pass it on.
All right, class. For today, we will hear the principal cities of South America, along with their major exports. Emily, would you care to recite for us?
Yes, Miss Holders. Country, Argentine Republic. Major cities, Avellaneda, Baja Blanca, La Puerta, and Buenos Aires. Their major exports are wheat, oats, meat, maize, glass, rubber, and divvy.
Emily, no one knew this whole mess was all Virgil's idea. Honest. And boy, were you brave not to tell on him.
Well, I did go along with the idea, but a stooly's a stoolie, in my opinion. And that's about as low as you can get, in my opinion.
May I shake your hand, Emily? Me too, Emily, please?
Of course.
I was thinking of inviting a few people over, with you as the guest of honor. Would you do us the privilege, Emily?
I'd love to, Ruby, but I'm reading the encyclopedia this afternoon. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks anyway.
Britannia rules the way. Britain never will be slave. Hail Britannia leads the way. Britain never.
Mind if we exchange a few words?
I have nothing whatsoever to say to you, Virgil Meade. So please, find another road to walk on.
Come on, Em. If we're gonna work in a movie theater together, you can't bear a grudge. Come on, Emily. You can take a joke, can't you? What's a joke among friends?
You are not my friend, Virgil Meade.
Emily, I want to be your friend. Honest, I do.
Right, because I'm immensely popular now, and you're not. And if I don't make you my friend again, you don't stand a chance.
I'd ride back for you, Emily. No matter what, I'd always ride back for you.
Kneel down, Virgil Meade.
What?
You heard me. Kneel down.
What for?
Because I have a few things to say to you, and they're as important as anything you'll ever hear. And when Moses talked to the Jews on Mount Sinai, they knelt down and listened. So kneel down. Now. Now then, Virgil Meade, I don't believe you'd ride back for me. I think all you want to do is talk. I didn't snitch on you because I want to be a good person in this life. I want to be a person worthy of having friends. It's too lonely walking around this world by yourself. And you'd better start treating people with a little more respect if you want to have one person in this life you can call a friend. One friend that you know would really ride back for you.
Wow, Emily. Pardon me for living, girl. That was a heck of a speech.
Thank you.
Did you ever think of going into public speaking?
No. You may rise now, Virgil.
So are we pals again or what?
Talk is cheap, Virgil Meade. It's going to take a lot more than words. That's for sure.
Quick, girl, get on. I've ridden back for you. Do you want a friend to rescue or not?
Yes. Yes, I do.